Hi y'all, I'm Angie Kemp and this is my story of my why I decided to join the 8-week First Phorm New Year Transphormation Challenge. For most of my life, I've lived a pretty healthy lifestyle and I took pride in being able to run in races from 5Ks to ultra marathons to Spartan races and the Spartan Hurricane Heats. Then in March of 2019, my real story began. I felt a pain in my chest that felt like I pulled a muscle pretty terribly in my chest. Without even realizing what was happening, I continued to do the races that I had signed up for that month. On April 1st of 2019, I wound up in the hospital with what is called a DART valve. My lung was nearly 50% collapsed. So I had went through the whole month of March with that pain in my chest and it was my lung collapsing. Quite devastating. Fast forward through 2019, 20 days in the hospital total, a portion of the upper right lobe of my lung removed due to something called blebs and holes created, hormone replacement therapy, and a strict no weight training order from the surgeon. I spent 2020 only being able to walk and light jog. Through the ordeal, I gained about 30 pounds, lost a lot of my strength and my self-confidence. I almost didn't join this challenge, but I decided I had nothing to lose and so much that I could gain from it. And yes, I took notes. On the second week of the challenge, I tested positive for COVID. And while I couldn't do much for about 5 days, I would find little small windows during those days where I felt somewhat okay. And I moved through the weight training exercises that were loaded up into the First Phorm app. I would just go through the motions. So at least I was still triggering that muscle memory. Once I got better, I slowly worked my way up to going all in the program with diet and exercise. The exercise portion is not my weakness. That's a daily habit I created a long time ago. But I really struggled with meeting most of the nutrient requirements. The level 1 meal replacement shake is what has gotten me closer to meeting those requirements. I didn't realize how complacent I had become in my own diet with watching my nutritional needs. And as I go into my 46th year, meeting those requirements is going to be very important. Because I am a teacher, I really needed to manage my workout schedule, and I also needed to manage my my meals and how I had that available for those short 30-minute lunches we have. I would be up at 5 a.m. every day, and I still am, and I still will, to make sure that I got my workout in. I created a small workout room in my garage, so I had zero excuses. There were days I didn't want to get up, and I didn't want to do anything. I was sore, I was tired, but I still did it. My biggest motivator was telling my students what I was doing and why I was doing it. So through this process of when I would have rough days, I would remember that I was holding myself accountable because I'm a PE teacher, and how dare I put my own students through something and not hold myself accountable too. So I can't let them down. I can't let my family down, and I absolutely cannot let myself down. While this 8-week challenge might be over, I'm not done yet. Thank you.